Here's Leonard. Shot. Crawling save by Vomáčka, and he holds on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the episode of Just Say Guay. I'm your host, George Guay. Today I'm joined by Tomáš Vomáčka, who is the goalie of the UCONN men's ice hockey team. Thomas, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, so I got to ask, how have you been? I mean, this been a really hectic last few months with COVID, the shutdown, getting back into things. How have you handled it?
Yeah, it's definitely tough, but I'd say we've been as a team handling it pretty good. And obviously the online classes and everything, you got to adjust. But as you always say, like, it's just another obstacle in our way, So we just got to overcome it, and I think we've been doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, it must have been pretty good getting back on the ice. So I got to backtrack with you. So you're from the Czech Republic. What's the hockey culture like there? Did you have a favorite team growing up or player?
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's I think it's national sport number one, maybe number two after soccer. Tough to say, but no, it's big back home, and where I'm from, it's pretty big. It's like the biggest sport in my hometown. So we're a little city. So it's it was definitely fun playing with my buddies growing up, and playing with the guys from the same hometown, and later on being able to move to a better team and meeting new people, new coaches, and new friends. So definitely those friendships that I built playing hockey, growing up in Czech, I still have those friendships, and I keep them alive. But yeah, it was always my dream to come to States to play hockey. Not necessarily college at the beginning, but later on it was, and I'm just so glad to be here right now.
Yeah, so speaking of coming to college to the States, you chose UConn, a great hockey school. What was the ultimate reasons that you chose that school?
I just love the coaching staff and the campus, to be honest. Just kind of fell in love on the first sight, and there was no I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait. I was playing in Corpus, and I got recruited, and I just didn't want to wait. And I really liked UConn, so that was definitely like my first choice. And also, like, playing hockey it's a great league, and you face tough opponents every week. So it was definitely part of the reason. And then later on, when my Czech fellow teammate committed here, it just made it that much better.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's what I loved about going to Providence, is that every night you go to a hockey game, it's definitely going to be a good game at Hockey East. So at UConn, it seems like that pretty much every team that, is a varsity sport is very good. Great basketball school, baseball does well, soccer, even hockey. Do you like being at a school like that where pretty much every team is very good? At some of the Hockey East schools, like say Boston University or UMaine, there's a lot of pressure on the hockey team because, that's the team of the school. Do you like that kind of situation in UConn?
Yeah, I think I do. I think it takes a little pressure away, but also on the other side, it puts a little more pressure on us because we want to be as good as the basketball team, or even better. And I feel like that pushes us more to like work harder and give everything we have every day. So it's definitely something that I don't think everyone would like, but I think if you look at it, it's pretty cool that there's more sports and you can kind of compete in between the sports.
That's a good way to look at it. So UConn, this roster this year, there's 12 international players, 6 from Europe. So I got to ask, coming to UConn from the Czech Republic, does that make the transition easier coming from home, knowing that there's a lot of players in the team that are kind of going through the same thing?
Yeah, for sure. And as I said, like, this was a great job by coaching staff, making it really easy for us foreign guys to just kind of fit in and be able to talk to everyone and get going right away. So I was actually, I got really lucky my freshman year because my goalie partner Adam Huska was here. He helped me a lot at the beginning, and also with me and my roommate were both freshmen from Czech Republic, so we kind of helped each other. If I didn't know something, I would ask him, and if he wouldn't know, he would ask me. So it kind of just worked out for us. And now since we're juniors, we're just trying to help the younger guys and the Europeans to fit in.
Yeah, it's great you guys look out for each other. So before your freshman year, you got drafted by the Nashville Predators in 2017, right after their Stanley Cup run in the playoffs. Definitely very, very competitive team that has a very bright future. How did it feel to get picked by them?
It was unreal. It was unreal. See, I can't even find words to describe it till now. It's just dream come true. And then being in Chicago for the draft and being able to spend, the time with my mom and my teammates that were there from Corpus. It was just something super special and probably one of my favorite moments in my life.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. So when you go to development camp year in and year out, you've been to multiple. Is it kind of like college in terms of every year you come back, the coaches expect more out of you? Like you said, at UConn, you're more of a leader now.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I feel like you expect more out of yourself as well. I feel like the first year is all about that first impression, but if you make a good one, you want to come back second year and you want to be even better. So definitely the expectations go higher every year, and it's been great so far.
Yeah, glad it's worked out. So how much are they in contact with you during the hockey season? Are they checking in on you guys a lot, or does it really not ramp up until development camp starts?
Yeah, no, we're in touch throughout the year, and we talk about, I talk about goalie stuff, and I just talking about what's gonna happen and how the things are going.
Yeah, so 2 years ago, you guys finished 9th in Hockey East, and you make a great jump in 5th place last year. And honestly, the difference between 5th place and 2nd place really wasn't that much. It was a very tight conference last year, probably the tightest I've seen. What kind of jump are you guys trying to make this year?
We still have the same goal. I think we always want to be better than we were the year before, and we obviously want to fight for trophies. So I wouldn't say that. I'd say that our jump should be jumping in the first place and then getting the home advantage for playoffs and trying to win the Hockey East.
Yeah, that home ice advantage can definitely make a difference. Can you just elaborate how tough Hockey East is out there? I mean, every year they probably send a team to the Frozen Four, sometimes multiple. I mean, always back-to-back games, a lot of bus rides. How brutal is it?
It's hard, especially the hockey part. Like you don't have any weeks off. You don't really face opponents that you're gonna beat. If you have to show up every day, and it starts in practice. And if you don't show up in practice, then you can't expect being good in games during the weekend. So it's definitely tough. But I feel like the bus rides are not that bad. I mean, I played in Null Division down south, and my shortest was 7 hours. So I think I can live with going a couple hours up to Maine if we go, or Vermont or UNH. It's not that bad, and we have close schools like Providence, BU, BC. So that's definitely not that bad. I think the hard part is just staying mentally and physically ready for every week, because every week's going to be a big battle.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a much better commute for Hockey East as opposed to those bus rides you described down south. So
for sure.
Is it kind of good about Hockey East so that you're never really out of it? I mean, you see in other college sports, teams really fall behind and, they're really out of it. You look at some college football teams, you go 0-2, you're not going to win your conference. Do you like that, how just a couple strings of good weekends can really get you back in it?
Yeah, no, that's great. And I think that's why hockey is so good, because all the schools are competitive. We don't really have a school that would just, you would be like, okay, well, this school is just out of it right at the beginning, So I feel like every team can make a push, and it just makes you better as a player. Got to be ready every week and show your best.
Yeah, for sure. So last question. I haven't been able to follow up on it because it's not publicized as much. What should we expect out of college hockey this year? Is there a start date, or what are the protocols like? What's going on right now?
I don't know. See, I wish I knew more, but we're hoping to play. We're hoping to play this month, and just waiting for the schedule to come out. But I feel like this is the hardest thing about it, not knowing anything, because you don't really know. You don't really know. If you would have a date, you could start getting ready for that date. And now it's more like a waiting, but it's definitely we're still working hard every day, and getting ready for the first game, because we want to set the tone right away.
Yeah, definitely be exciting to see you guys play again. Thomas, thank you so much for coming on my show. I wish you the best of luck this year, and we'll stay in touch for sure.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yep. Have a good one.